I remember my first cathedral concert that I sang with the group. It was at the T-Pack in Nashville, Tennessee. And if I wasn't nervous enough already, I was just turned 25 years old. I was getting ready to walk on the stage with my two heroes. And we were also on the same program with the Gaither Vocal Band and Bill Gloria and all these people I've looked up to. I was so nervous. And Gloria prayed the sweetest prayer for me, and I felt good. Bill didn't pray for me at all. And George and Glenn told me before the concert, they said, "Ernie, the job is yours to lose." As sweet as those two old men were, it was business too. And George told me, "I'm too old to worry about whether my tenor singer is going to be able to finish the song. Finish the song. No matter what you do all day long, don't wear yourself out. I need you to finish the song, okay? Do your best." I said, "Yes, sir." Well, I didn't know this, but sitting on the front row that night, this is before all the Homecoming series had started, sitting on the front row was Jake Hess. Well, that just put me, I was into panic mode. But there's Jake Hess, the statesman, Jake Hess. And they were going to feature me that night on Oh What a Savior. And they made it popular. Oh, little did I know before the concert, Jake had walked up to Glenn and said, "Glenn, I hear you got a tenor, but just in case, I got a piece of paper in my pocket of a tenor that'll do you a good job." I'm so glad I didn't know that. So I sang that weekend, and everything went fine. And after the concert, Glenn told me, man, that he went up to Jake, and he said, "Jake, you got that paper?" And Jake said, "Yes, I do." He took it out, he tore it up, and he said, "You got the right man, Glenn. You got the right man." A lot has changed since that cold December evening in 1999 where the Cathedrals bid a farewell. And a lot has changed within the Cathedral family. We didn't even get to finish our tour with Glenn in October of 1999. Our beloved Glenn went home to be with the Lord. Hit him real quick. It hit him real quick, the cancer in his liver. And then 2005, George lost his battle with kidney disease, and he went home to be with the Lord.
And then March of 2007, our piano player, wonderful, funny man, Roger Bennett, went home to be with the Lord. Battled so bravely, 10 years with cancer. And then it hadn't even been a year. It's this coming August will be a year where George's second daughter, Dana Yance, went home to be with the Lord and with her father, who she missed so much. So a lot's changed. A lot's changed even within the family of the Cathedrals, but one thing has remained the same: the faithfulness of God to get us through those rough, hard times. George wrote a song in the early part of 1960, and it was relevant then, and it's just as relevant today. Yesterday, things were different. Today, they're different again. But Jesus will never, ever change. Jesus is always the same. Aren't you glad? Bill, are you in the house? I need more.
You know, when you were singing the convention tune, we did our first convention video, Oh Happy Day. We did it right here on Anderson University. George and Glenn, Vestal and Jake and all of them.
Good times.
It was a sweet, and I'm glad to see you're still including convention music.
Yes.
And this also gives me a chance to welcome you to our home and also welcome you to Anderson. Gloria and I both went to Anderson, and we're both graduates from here. So this campus has a warm place in my heart, and it's just good to have you.
Did you see those people when they were out in the lobby? They were making signs.
What were the signs?
Oh, how cool. Looky here. You guys rock. Wow. George and Glenn rule. I like that. Zach, you said you had a sign? I may be small, but to God I'm big stuff. Okay. I don't know what that means. Bill, you got a sign?
Have I got a sign?
I love old people. Oh, I remember that. glad you like that. We love singing those old quartet-style songs. And matter of fact, we did a whole series of them called Influence. And here's a song that I put on that project just for my wife. I've been married for 20 years and still yet, I'm a hopeless romantic. When I get home from this trip and I see Lisa for the first time, lightning's gonna flash and thunder's gonna roll. But it's just hard being a romantic with this voice.
Why?
Because it's just not a romantic voice. I get excited and I see her and I'm like, hi, baby.
You're right.
It's just not romantic. It's cute, yes, Devin, but it's not romantic. I mean, can you imagine Johnny Cash wouldn't be the man he was if he had this voice? Can you imagine him going to Folsom Prison? Walking up to the microphone. Hi, I'm Johnny Cash. It just wouldn't work. Just one time, I'm not going to lie to you, just one time I wished it would come out sounding something just close to this.
Hello, baby.
Oh, you just rubbing it in.